All right. What's going on, people? Whoa. Boom. There we go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another market call. Another market call? Another London session, I should say. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. We're back on business. We didn't jump on yesterday, but we're back today. Hopefully gold looks a little bit nicer today, actually. So we'll be able to see what we get for London today. See if we can get some positions. Everyone's in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone's here. Everyone's back. Looking at 23447 as a pullback level. 23447. Yep, not a bad level. Not a bad level. I did take some longs before. Bought up into the liquidity on gold. Good morning, good morning. Test 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Alright, let's just have a quick look before I get running on Zoom. Let's have a look what news we got today. We have some yen news that's come out. Didn't really see that do too much on gold, actually. And we got USD PCE price index at 1:30 London time, and then consumer sentiment at 3 p.m. So you could have a pretty volatile New York session today. New York could be big. I didn't really trade much yesterday. London was very choppy. And overall the day was pretty choppy yesterday, actually. Right, let me get the Zoom guys in here, and then we'll get started in a second, guys. Good morning, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, London. Whoa, 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 whoa. London session, everyone. Cool. Zoom link is in. Beautiful. Oil strong. Yeah, let me have a quick look. Let's have a look. Yeah, oil strong, yeah. Whether we bounce from, like, what, here? I actually thought we were going to maybe tap into $80 after breaking below 85 top wicking. But yeah, it looks like you kind of started to pull back higher. Remember, you only have like 3 more days until this monthly closes on pretty much all of our instruments. So it's good for you guys to start looking at your monthly closures. Start to assess, same as gold, oil, everything that you guys trade. Start to have a look at their monthly closures. S&P looking pretty nice. Grab monthly lows. Wonder if this can start to pull back up higher. But we'll start breaking everything down here in a second. I'll let the guys join in on Zoom. Give it a couple more minutes, and then we'll start breaking down Goldie. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a good week. It's been a good week. It's been relatively quiet though, I would say. On gold anyway. Monday, Monday was fantastic. Tuesday was fantastic. We had an amazing trade here on YouTube stream. which I posted yesterday. No, Monday we had the... was it Monday we had the... No, Tuesday we had the trade on stream. Wednesday you didn't take anything, and yesterday I didn't jump on, so... it's been a good week. Yesterday was pretty quiet though. But Asia's also been quiet today, so if Asia's been quiet, then hopefully London should be good today. London should have a good session. I made a withdrawal on the Top Step account as well, so payout from Top Step coming soon, which I'll do a whole video on. When Top Step X will be available? Nah, I actually don't. I'll try and find out. I can try and ask the question. Let me set a little reminder here. Ask about Top Step X. I'll ask the question and see if I can get some sort of answer. But they're updating it all the time. Like literally, like almost every day I'm going on it at the minute, and there's like some sort of update. It's awesome. Nice, we got to pass my combine on Monday. Awesome, man. 1.2. Amazing. Good work, man. That's beautiful. Amazing work, man. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Build it slowly as well. Remember, you want to keep that account. Your goal is to keep that account and trade it consistently and slowly.
You get me?
Aya.
Aya.
What's going on? Aya, everyone. Aya.
Aya. Aya, love.
Whose mate is that?
Did you get some, did you get them things?
I did, man. I did.
Good. Remember the same shirt I sent you?
Nah, different. I'll send it to you. I've got some good gear.
Don't say that.
Coffee in a bus. Cool.
Yeah,
Oops.
you know, mate, I'm look like a scrub to you. My stuff's like 8 months old.
Just full on beer.
Are you in the UK when I'm there?
Yeah, potentially, man. Potentially. I'll let you know, man. I'll send you some dates. I think so.
I've got a 6-bed crib, so you're welcome.
Why is there birthday cakes coming over my screen? Oh yeah, what the hell? Why did it? That's weird. When you said birthday, yeah, we are singing happy birthday for Alad today. Yep. Well, the tradition is Alad actually sings it. When it's your birthday, you actually have to sing it. I think that's what we said. I think that's in the.
Well, we have to sing it in a Welsh accent.
Okay. All right. How do you? He's got in the waiting room already for that. Too early for that. Mute, yeah. Oh, nice trade, man. You get the longs.
Yeah, I just got 50 ticks there.
How many?
50.
Wow. Wowee. Nice.
Thank you very much, sir.
You.
Happy birthday, by the way, Alex.
Yeah, happy birthday, Alad.
Thank you very much, sir. I can't believe this time out here we were on our Facebook.
Yeah.
We were. Wow.
Crazy. Everyone passing their combines, but can we now can't pass it? It's what it seems like, man. It probably seems like when you're not passing it, everyone is, but I promise you, it's not the case, man. People are always failing challenges as well, but you'll get there, man. Don't compare yourself to others. You're on your own journey, man. The worst thing you can do in trading is compare yourself to other people. You're on your own journey, man. Doesn't matter how long it takes you. It took me 2 years to see any sort of consistency, constant failure, and I would think the same all the time, but you just got to remember you're on your own journey, man. Doesn't matter if it takes you longer than others. At some point, you stick at it, you'll get there, man. Morning, everyone. Morning, Marriott. Oh, nice trademark. Yeah, you guys got the buys. Buys are nice. Yeah, unfollow all the Instagram clowns. Yeah, it's true. Unfollow all the furus. Hey, John. What's going on, man? Is everyone here? What time is it? 5 more minutes. In the same boat. So frustrating. Yeah, you guys aren't the only ones, that's for sure. Double espresso, nice.
Johnny will want to know.
Yeah, it's normal, man. Yeah, keep at it.
Just go.
100%.
Especially when, for example, the 50k, the top step is like $40 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep on going.
Yep. That's the good thing about doing a top step. Like when I was starting doing challenges, I was doing FTMO challenges, and they were costing me like, I don't know, like $500 or $400 at the time. And like, at the time, that was a lot of money to me. I couldn't afford to lose that, so it brought in more stress. Whereas with Top Step, it's like, man, you can do a challenge for what, like $50, $60 or something. So it's like, fuck, it's amazing. Even if it takes you 2-3 months, man, you make back that in literally one payout. Is everyone hidden? I think everyone's almost here. One more join. I'll let 2 more minutes, then we'll jump in. What's up, Aaron? What's going on, man? Smash it. Shut up. Yep. You're on your own journey. Yeah. It's so easy in trading to compare yourself to others, especially when you go on social media and you're flooded with people just winning all the time, or what looks like winning all the time. But try and ignore that bullshit. Top stake 2 open to 1 second. 5 lots. So micros, yeah. Yep. Spend a lot on FX firms. You shut down, lost it all. Top step before. Yeah, 100%, John. Are you going in the waiting room for that? Didn't see that. Lots of highs being taken. Yeah. We are. Yeah, we're starting to... This candle's looking really strange because we had a little gap up here. I'll do my kind of full top-down analysis. Morning. Good morning, Greg. Morning, man. Let's have a look. I know that... when was that? Oh, it's London session. I didn't take that. These were the liquidity levels from Tuesday. So these are all done. Didn't really have any yesterday. Let's have a look at the daily here on gold. Let me just readjust these levels because we've broken back below our major. Remember this, we do have consumer sentiment today. And we do have no top wick on this weekly, which is pretty crazy. Now, I don't expect we're going to flip all the way up to here. But keep in mind there is no top wick on this weekly, and the weekly has grabbed a lot of lows. And the daily, yes, they did close bullish, which is, it's still, the daily to me is still pretty weird here on gold. Is everyone here? I think so. All right. All right, I think everyone's here. We'll start breaking it all down. We're going to start off on the monthly today because we only have like about four more days till this monthly closes. So like I said, it's important to have a look at that monthly time frame, see how these candles are looking like they're going to close. And what we can see here on gold, it's looking like we're about to close pretty bullish above some big levels considering how strong March closes. This is pretty expected. So, and we're at all-time highs. There's not really too much to say on the monthly on gold. But what's interesting on the weekly here on gold is we have come down. We've liquidated 2 equal weekly lows without grabbing any weekly highs. Now, I'm not saying we're just going to get buys all the way up into here today, but maybe into early next month to see price push back up into these highs here would make a lot of sense. It'd be very, very interesting to see how today closes actually. You never know, that consumer sentiment could have big impact and you could just see gold start to, maybe even rip some highs. Who knows? We'll take a look at the daily. Now, the reason I didn't trade London yesterday is because the daily didn't really make any sense to me. Now, what I mean by that is we had some shorts on Monday, I believe. And then Tuesday, we closed respecting support without grabbing any daily highs. So coming into Wednesday, it was pretty easy to talk about gold buys up into previous daily highs, which then is exactly what we did. And then once we've grabbed daily highs, We've also grabbed daily lows. You don't really know what's going to happen for the next day on gold. And you ended up just closing bullish, but also kind of doji, to be honest. Like, you kind of grabbed the highs, also grabbed the lows, but failed to close above either or. So yesterday's close wasn't the best close to try and understand how could we close today, or how could today's candle close. What could it look like? But the only thing we kind of can see is that the current daily is still trending below this major support here. You kind of got this resistance, broke above, broke back below, straight back above, support. So this is a fake out, resistance failing to close above here just yet. So daily isn't still very clear for me on gold. What is a little bit clearer is some liquidity levels, which is why we're jumping on today and why we didn't jump on yesterday. Where are my liquidity levels? What we see in 4 hour here on gold. Remember, we have had this nice pushback down. You know, even if gold was going to see another leg, like all the way to the downside, you'd expect you'll probably pull back up into like here first before either pushing down or just continuing to push higher. Remember, the weekly open is like somewhere up here. If we're going to see that push up today on gold, we need to see a bottom wick, because for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, currently 5 hours on gold, you haven't really grabbed any lows. There were some amazing Asia buys today on gold. Once you wicked out these lows, closed bullish, taking the break of these highs here in Asia, 50 ticks. Nothing huge, actually. It took quite a lot of hours just to get 50 ticks, but it did end up playing out. Now, I do have some intraday levels that I was watching today. If we take a look at this on the 30, posted in Discord earlier about buys up into this resistance here. So I took the buys from around here and the break of that high and took this little move. Well, we've now grabbed these highs here without yet liquidating this double bottom. And you can kind of see here on gold, you do have a lot of liquidity down here. Like, these are a lot of equal lows here on gold. Like these 1, 2, 3. Unless did you grab one there? Nah, I moved this other way for a second. No, you didn't. So I would be looking at gold to come back down and potentially test these areas today. And you kind of also see here, what did you not really do before this whole push up? You never really re-grabbed the lows and kind of pushed up. So that could also be a liquidity level that we may be watching for. Now, if we do want to get some shorts today, we would need to see price close back below, probably at least like there, close back below there, and then boom, 50-ish ticks to the downside. Could you come up and fill in this wick from yesterday? Yeah, possible. But buying this, you want to be buying from down here, not up here. Your buys were here. So you guys who got the buys from down here, amazing. That's where you buy. You don't buy up here. You buy support. Is this kind of... Yeah, it's kind of... this wick yesterday did actually grab some previous highs and then wicked all the way back below that resistance. So it was like a pretty solid liquidity grab of like this high here as well, this little double top here. Wicked out, failed to close back below, ranged, and now you're kind of starting to break out a little bit here on gold. So personally, only longs if we can start closing above, maybe get near this high, little intraday liquidity grab, and we may be able to buy up into that. So you don't have to grab... Did I delete my level? Yeah. You don't have to grab this because it's such a big wick, but maybe if you do break this, there's a chance you could just keep pushing higher. So we could look for buys up into that, but we'll wait for it to get close. You want it to get close, reject, people jump in shorts, and then amazing, that's when you could then see that nice push up. Same as here yesterday. You come close that high, you wick all the way back down, and then you eventually rip the highs. So you could look for something like that today. So we got sells if we get back below here, down into here. And if we start closing, above maybe like the next 15, we may also have buys up into here. So we can kind of take both sides on gold today. Like I say, there is that news at 3 p.m. London time, which I imagine will probably be the big mover for the day. But we'll worry about that later on. Kind of moving nicer than London yesterday. Breaking out at least anyway. Let's see, previous hourly did close bullish. Let's have a look at this 15. Did that 15 have no bottom wick? No bottom wick. If you keep leaving these lows today for consumer sentiment, you could see consumer sentiment go lower. I'll be watching this area as well. Let me get rid of that one. I would be watching this. Potential bottom wick areas. But yeah, if we start closing above, maybe bottom wick, grab some lows. You still have, because you're coming close to these highs now. If you come close to these highs, there's a high chance you're going to grab it. Just like 50, 40-ish, 6 ticks away. Grab this space new hourly on my combine. Let me have a look, man. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, very nice, man. I like that, man. I like that. Very nice. We got much nicer levels today on gold. Yesterday in London session, I literally had 0 liquidity levels. But today we do have some. So what we want to see here now on gold is, because we're coming very close to this. What we want to see is, we want to see price start to reject this resistance here. Because if you start to reject this resistance, this will be a retail trap. They'll jump in shorts and you'll spike it out. You guys who were on the stream on Tuesday, you guys on YouTube as well, remember, I said we're not taking these sells. The reason we're not taking these sells is because you haven't grabbed the highs. Remember, I go back on Tuesday, I said that. So what do? You wait for price to get down, grab some lows, close above, and then amazing, you take buys up into these highs here. And I took these buys on Wednesday from like somewhere around here and took it for like 100 pips up. Somewhere around there, and took it for like 100. And it was a very, very easy trade. When you've got such obvious levels of liquidity, knowing where prices are going to go is pretty simple. The hardest part is then just taking the entry and holding it. So if we start to reject from here on gold, imagine a lot of people will be trying to do something like this. A lot of people will try to jump in these shorts, looking for this big jackpot play back down. Before you know it, we'll come down a little bit, and then amazing, we'll be looking for longs up into this area. I didn't think we were going to come close to this area when we were down here, but now that we have come close to it, that's then when I start to watch it. But when we're down here, and I don't care about this high, but once you come close to it, boom, that becomes our liquidity level. So we'll wait for this first 15 close, and then we may have longs up into this liquidity. I would love to see a little bit steeper of a bottom wick. I'll draw it because I know Mark was going to ask because he likes to see it. Look at that. You almost thought that way there. You almost thought that was a real candle for a second. Look at that. Fuck. Yeah, look at that. I can't tell if that's actually been printed or it's just a drawing. But I would actually, yeah, I would like to see that. Taking buys from down here, if we don't grab these highs today, is going to be very, very nice. Sometimes you can do that in consumer sentiment as well. Like when there's such big high impact news, you actually can respect this for like the whole day. I come way down here and then boom, you just rip it later on. So, I wouldn't be, if we do close back below here, I wouldn't be against short-term sells into these lows here and into these lows before then maybe some longs later on. Because even if we see shorts back down into this area, that's still 40 ticks. We don't want to miss that. Take the shorts down, then boom, buys back up later are going to be very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, if I want to shorts in the next 6 minutes, I would love for this to close back below here, and I'll take these shorts. And, like all of this area is very nice to me. All of that area.
Very nice.
Very nice. So, close above, we'll look for longs. Close below, we'll go short. Very simple. We'll take either side of the markets. I don't care.
Just
We'll take every trade. The reason I'm open to both sides, and how I've been saying recently, it's good to just have a bias, because right now on the daily, there is no real daily bias. What's this? All right, guys, I got a margin call. 2 seconds. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am, man. Who the fuck? Oh, they're gone. Someone just tried to margin call me and then hung up. Who the hell was this? Yeah, I'm still holding S&P, man. Yep. Almost got me, but I'm still in. Longs into the weekly top wick, full margin. You got 900. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to call this number back. I don't know who this was. 2 seconds. No, nothing. Absolutely, man. Take the PJ out. Hey bro, can you analysis for NQ? Yep. Got 5. Wait, we're just waiting for this 15 on gold. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at NQ. I'm still long here on the S&P. Almost got me yesterday. But I mean this area here was my kind of overall target anyway. But Nasdaq, let's have a look. Oh fuck no. Either the contracts change or this is a crazy gap up. I don't think it is. Gap down, yeah. I assume it's probably this. I'll do it on this chart because that future chart just looks a bit strange to me right now. When you guys are in Bali, we'll be hosting Zoom calls. Yeah, we will, Matthew. Yeah, we will. It won't be London session every day though, man. Just because we do have some stuff planned. But yeah, we definitely will be a few times of the week, man, for sure. I won't be on YouTube, but yeah, we'll definitely still be on some Zooms, man. Probably some Asian sessions as well. Sure. Yeah. So yesterday on Nasdaq, you've actually closed very nice because you wicked out Wednesday's lows and closed back above previous daily highs. Now, if this was gold, I'll be like, cool, you've grabbed the lows, you closed back above the highs. I'm going long today. So if I was trading the same way I trade on gold, I'd be looking for price to come back up into this area here, break previous daily highs, and have a pretty decent push. I'm just watching the 15-minute owner futures. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I would be looking at this area for price to come and tap back into. Like I said, I'm not 100% familiar with how Nasdaq moves, but if this was gold, yeah, I'll be looking for like a bottom wick today, probably down into maybe like here-ish, and then to continue buying up into there, man. This is what you want. Look at this. Draw on this so you go, oh shit. Look at that. Can even do it on here as well. That's what you want today. Look at that. What a drawing. But yeah, you could be pretty strict with yourself, and you can pretty much just buy it. Cool, well, you know, I'll just take buys once we break this previous daily high. Then you'll still get what up into here. You got like 100-ish ticks or something. Let it pull back first, though. I want it to pull back first. I wouldn't take buys in the break of the day high until it pulls back. You know, if it opens from here and just pushes higher, then you may grab the highs and retrace a little bit. So I would want it to retrace, then break the highs. I wouldn't want it to break the highs and then retrace. Sorry, break the highs without retracing, because then the retracement could happen. Did you? Yes, I did, Barry. I did, man. The drawings are good, man. The drawings are good. The drawings are getting better. That's what I do on my weekends. Just practice these trading view chart drawings. Yeah, this is my. I haven't ever used this chart much anymore. This was our. These are the levels. You know, Wednesday was such an easy day to trade. That you grab the lows, buy into the highs. It's just so simple. When it's that simple, I love gold. Yesterday wasn't as simple, and today is a little bit trickier as well. But we have much cleaner liquidity levels today. You know, if we grab these highs before the news, you never know. News could just rip down, and vice versa. If we grab a lot of these lows before the news, boom, news could just rip gold. $15 has just closed bullish above this level. It's a pretty steep wick. But I wouldn't short this, so we may still look for longs up into this. 5 minutes still kind of creeping down a little bit here. Not showing too much just yet. Let's have a look at 55 long, 45 short. Designing candlesticks. 100%, man. That's it. I want to become an artist. Little did I know this would be it. Right. This is what we're going to see on this candle. Look at that one. That's actually a good one. That's a really good one. I have. Look at that. It's nice, isn't it? Come and see my candle. This is what we're going to see today. Oh, that wasn't very good. This is what we're going to see today. Oh shit! Oh, what did I just do? Trying to draw some. Trying to do some art here. This is what we're going to see today on gold. Yeah, this isn't the. I'll put this in the course. I'm not in these buys here on gold. I need a little bit more. You trade funded accounts? Yeah, to trade multiple accounts, man. I've funded futures, funded FX, and personal. Picasso package. Man, what do you think about oil today? It's pushing up right now, but maybe to drop later. I would have wanted gold to wick out just on 15 lows before these buys, so if we keep pushing up here, it's okay. We got time. Oil pushing up today. I think I kind of pushed up yesterday. Same as kind of Nasdaq. You grabbed the lows, pushed higher. I wouldn't really be worrying too much about if it could pull up and drop lower. It's closed above a major level here, closing back above here. I mean, you may pull back, but I don't really see any reason to drop. It's just kind of breaking above levels constantly. Broke above resistance, support, broken above resistance. Could just keep pushing higher, I think. Does you maybe trade real accounts or not? No, I trade demo, man. I ain't trade demo. All my accounts are just demo. Because if you trade demo, then like you take a loss, I can just like ask my broker to top it up a little bit more. Then you never lose. Do you make money? Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, I could trade demo. I'll just make you guys money. Can't see your art. I know. I can only draw it on Zoom, but I can't draw it on here. I can't perfect my art on here. It's not as good. Do I use SMA indicator? Nah, I don't. I mean, I have a, 5 minute is not closing too bullish just yet here in gold. We just see those 5s can close here on the futures. You have just grabbed some 5 lows. Let me just have a look on here on gold. Could you have buys up into that previous 15? Because you have just wicked the lows. If you get an instant bottom wick, could you take a risky play like this? Stop loss would be around 16, and ideally you drive it to here, but your break-even point would be here. But you could drive it up into there. Not in this, I'm just drawing this up. That's like I'm loving the yeah, absolutely, man. That's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. I'm not in this, by the way, guys. I'm just drawing this up here. You could take off the, like, if you want to be safe, you could take on the break of the high if you really wanted to. I personally just wanted the 15 to kind of grab some lows before having this push. I don't have any orders in here. I'm just drawing this up, guys. Nah, I use a moving average on the high time frame, but I literally take it with a pinch of salt. Like it doesn't change my strategy. I just look if we're trading above or below. It's the whole reason I took these S&P longs on my personal swing was based off this major support and a major moving average that we haven't touched since back in November. And it was that war fear. As soon as I saw the news come out about the war and the S&P was dumping and gold was pumping, I was like, cool, this is a great opportunity for me to long here. Whilst everyone's freaking out, panic selling, I took some longs. So I literally just went onto this chart, went on the weekly and daily, put on a moving average, found some support, and literally just went onto my thing and just pressed buy. And it's worked out very well so far.
I've been using that a lot more recently.
Nice.
A lot more.
Yeah. Just execution, man. Just execution.
I've been using it on the 15 and 30 minute more. I feel like that on a futures chart.
Yeah.
I feel like it respects it more on the 15 and 30.
Yeah. Creating a bit nicer of a bottom wick now. Where how's the 30? I don't think 30 is looking too good. Nah, I'm not going to put this in. I was about to say, because we created a good bottom wick here now, you could actually have a buy stop in, but I'm going to wait for the 30 close. So I'm not going to put any buy orders in yet. 200, I use both actually. I use 200 and the 50. If the 50 is above, it's typically bullish, and vice versa. But because I very rarely use it. I just like to see like long-term trends. It's probably the easiest to see it on what's that? Kind of easy to see it on something like S&P that's always bullish. It's just good. It's good areas just to find like little dip buys. Something like gold or a market that kind of always ranges doesn't really help. But for something like S&P or Nasdaq that's always pretty much trending up, it kind of gives you a good indication of where you could pull back to get some longs. It's very rare that, in an uptrend you do tap into it, like here. Tap into it here and here, then after that, it's just non-stop. So to take a stab at a buy from here it was so worth it. Can you explain your strategy? I'll watch the... I'll show you, man. I'll find you just to save it. For the sake of the other viewers. Or you'll see if I take a trade as well. Which hopefully we'll get a trade here today. But I would say go back and watch this video, man. This is the video of the trade that we took on Monday on stream. And if we get another trade, then you'll see it very well, man. But we're basically just trading into liquidity, trading into where most people are trying to do something else. We're trying to take advantage of their stops. Where do you get news from? Forex Live or Financial Juice, either or. Well, the guys in the community actually saw the war news before I did. I didn't actually see it. Let's see if this is gonna fit. I'm not putting anything in here. I'm just drawing this up. But this isn't a bad trade. The reason I'm not putting it in is because we're that close to the 30, and the 30 is not looking that convincing to me yet. So, gold will aim for all-time highs. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, not like today or anything. But yeah, there's a very high chance that even if gold was going to have a deep retracement, it would wick up these highs first and then have that retracement. So yeah, because you look at it on the weekly, you've wicked out week lows, but you kind of have 1, 2, 3 equal highs. So there's a high chance that if you're going to have a deep retracement, you would need to grab this liquidity before pushing down. So yeah, I'm very certain you'll see all-time highs again probably next month on gold. Yeah, 5 minute didn't flip, so if you're in this, just close it, break even. You wanted this 5 minute to drive. If it doesn't drive and it closes doji bearish, just cut your trade and wait. Can we take an entry here for buy? If you want to. Like I said, I'm not. I just said that. If you want to, you can. If it fits your plan. I am not, though. We're going to get 30 close in like 5 minutes, so we may as well just wait for it. We may as well wait. And 30 actually going to close quite nice. 5 is the first breaking previous 5 highs now. Well, look at that. And wait for confirmation. Either or, to me, like, it's definitely a good place to long. Like I say, you can just take it here, but I'm personally going to wait for the 30 close and then a bottom wick. And amazing, it'll be more confirmed for me. But if you want to take that, yes, there's definitely a valid trade. We got clear upside targets. You're breaking out of intraday levels and you're getting volume. You know, when news is good or bad, just how the market's reacting, really. Any war news is good for gold and bad for something like the S&P. Always is, always has been, always will be. Anytime there's uncertainty in the markets, people take their money out of safe, riskier assets like, you know, S&P or Nasdaq and put it into gold. Gold's a safe haven. I actually have a good... Let me see if I can show you guys. Look at this. Yeah, man, yeah. I have this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Wait. But you probably can't see it, but I'll take a picture or something. But I got this stock market history, and it's cool to see what historical events and how they've affected the markets. Like, you know, you got terrorist attacks, you got wars, you got fucking COVID, you got everything on here. But yeah, statistically, whenever there's a war, gold, like S&P will go down, gold will go up. And if you see that, and you know, like the markets aren't, like the markets are way ahead of like war news. So if war news comes out, you get an initial reaction, but it won't last. The markets are way ahead of that. The time to buy gold off news, off war was back in October. Back here in October. I think we took these when we were in Vietnam, actually. But you know, if you hear war news come out here, it's like the market doesn't care. The market's way ahead of that by now. That's actually why you saw gold have an initial push up and then just drop back down. Exactly the same as why you saw S&P push down and just straight push back up. Like the war news came out here, literally right here. You wick down, straight back up. The markets are way ahead of that. So. So then we're going to get this 30 close. 30 is about to close. Works on Apex. I don't think you can swing on Apex. Now I don't trade Apex personally, but I don't think you can swing. Well, trade on Apex, or maybe you can. I don't think you can. If you can, I would open a swing account with them. Ooh, nice mark. Let me see, man. Oh no. Oh my god, that's insane. Nah, yeah, you wouldn't. What's your spreads on that, Mark? I'll check it compared to my personal. On gold right now, I got like 2.6, which is actually quite high. They look quite tight though. They look pretty good. 2.5 to 3. Wow, 3 is very high. To be fair, even for me, 2.6, 2.4. That's very high. I very rarely see it that high. Around 2, yeah. Mine's usually around 1. That's just some insane precision. That's crazy. To be fair, I still think it'll hit. What are you on there? 30. Literally spiked out as well, man. Even if that was personal, I'd be pissed. That's fucking FX for you. It actually tapped through it as well. That's crazy. Yeah, no spreads. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've got, I got no commissions, and usually like one pip is typically what I usually do. How can you tell it's war news? It usually just says, like the news last Friday was just headlines that there were some bombings. 30-minute on gold has just closed bullish above the level. We're getting a pretty decent bottom wick here as well. We closed bullish above all of this range. We've liquidated some previous 30 highs here, closed above. I think we could see this go higher on gold. If we can wick out some 15-minute lows, I'm going to put in a buy stop here. You just left a beautiful 15 double top as well here. This is looking nice. You kind of did the same thing yesterday, actually. You go back to London yesterday. You literally did the exact same thing here. You left 2 15 equal highs. You grabbed the lows and then smashed through it. It's almost identical to what you're seeing right now. Look at this. Look at this. Almost the exact same. So if we can just wick out some 15 lows, I'm going to have some buys here on gold. Would I take buys even if we don't grab the lows? Maybe. Because there's decent upside targets. You know, even to just wick out these highs, your break-even point's 20 ticks. Yeah, 20 ticks, 30 highs, yeah. I would love it if we could grab the lows, because then I'd have much more confidence to put this in. But if we start to flip from here in the first 2 minutes, I'm not going to put it in. Because all of these is exactly what we're saying to the highs. We can't say to the highs what we're not saying to the lows. If we were looking for shorts, you'd be saying, oh, well, you need to grab these lows. Well, it's exactly the same thing to the highs. Look, reverse it, just the exact same thing. We got to see it from both sides. Wick the lows and we'll buy the highs. Wick the highs and we'll sell the lows. Just any, to be honest. Any previous 15 lows is good enough for me. Like if we grab these lows, that's good enough for me. I'll take the buys and the break of the high. Kind of like this yesterday. You just wicked previous 15 lows, close bullish, and then boom. You can have longs like here, and then take that play up yesterday. Your break even points here at like 16 in yesterday's example. Then you had 3 core highs here. You could have taken it out for like 36. You may just come up, create a little top wick, and then come back down. So you don't want to get trapped too early and then do that. So I'm personally going to take buys if we get down below here. If we just flip from here, well then I'll wait, because you'll still see all of these grab today. But if we can just quickly wick, amazing. We'll probably drop down to the 5 and even try to look for these buys. I'm watching the 5 here on the futures as always. It's not really doing too much just yet, so we got time. The only thing I can see on the 5 here is we have actually left a little double top. 2 little equal highs here on gold. So if we grab the lows, you could even take buys on the break of the 5, and then boom. Time was that bounce? A nice bounce today at 3:45 London time. Nice bounce. $15 closes bearish. Gold go to 23.27. 23.27. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if it did close bearish, I would take shorts for sure. If we close bearish below level, yeah, I'll take shorts. Yep. There's always grabbing previous 15s. Yeah, I mean, anytime gold has like a next big move up or down, you always want to see it. You always want to see it grab some previous highs or lows. every single time. You're always going to grab some sort of high or low before a move. And if you don't, then you will at some point. Like here, you wick out the highs, you have the deep drive down. You wick out the lows, you have the nice drive up. Here, you didn't grab the previous highs, so that becomes your liquidity level. Boom, then it gets grabbed. Do you have a video concept of grabbing lows? Yeah, I do in the community, not on YouTube though. How many lows do you want? Sweet, man. All good, man. You too, man. See you next week. See you, man. How many lows do you want to see grab? I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I don't really need a specific amount of lows to be grabbed, because I'll just take the buys and the break of the high, so it doesn't really matter. You don't really have to worry about, oh, well, you know, what if we grab this low? Oh, what if we grab this low? What if we grab this low? It doesn't really matter. As long as you grab any lows, then cool, you can just start taking longs once it flips bullish. So you kind of want to eliminate, like, the what if. You don't really have to think about what if. Like, you know, saying, what if we grab this low? Well, what if we need to grab this low? Well, as soon as you come down here, you put in your buy stop here, and then boom. It's looking like you're going to flip. The 5 minute has just closed bearish, so I wouldn't take buys here anyway. The 5 minute would have to reclose back bullish. So it looks like it's going to flip here on the 15, but the 5 minute previous 5 has just closed bearish, so you could create a top wick and then pull down. Can't see my chart. Sorry. Here. Building a strategy around fixed volume is a good idea. Do you mean like fixed position size? Fixed volume? I assume you mean fixed position size. Yeah, I think we need to grab these lows. I'm not going to take buys here. Yeah, it's clean, man. I want to get a new one already, but not yet. I don't wear it enough, to be honest, man, to want to get a new one, but I would like to get a new one. Just got to wear it for the stream. Fixed range volume profile. Yeah, Jubilee, yeah. I love the Wimbledons, man. Wimbledon's fucking beautiful. I haven't used... is this 5 just going to rip? If this 5 doesn't grab these highs but closes bullish, I will look for longs. I'm not taking this high. Previous 5 closed bearish. You may rip up from here. But... oh yeah, YouTube, man. Yeah, YouTube. YouTube comments, the best ones, man. But no, I haven't personally ever used fixed range volume profile, man, so I'm not too sure. I think I know what it looks like. I see some people drawing it on their charts. It looks all fancy, but fixed range volume profile. What did that do? Huh? Ah, what the hell's this? Nah, I don't know what that is, man. Where did I miss that? Where was that? Oh yeah. Yeah, it is gross, yeah. Point of interest on buy sellers, nice. I reckon it's the reason I get stopped out sometimes because the market moves against me, stops me out and then continues. Yeah, you probably just don't understand liquidity grabs. That's just liquidity grabs. If you're trading retail concepts like trying to buy and sell support and resistance or try and buy and sell third touch to trend lines, it's probably why. I can't read that. But yeah, that's literally everything we trade is like trading into liquidity. Like the trade we took on Monday, we were selling into where we thought most people were trying to buy. Like all of my trades are based off what I think most people are trying to do. So like I said, right here, right now on gold, you would expect a lot of people, if you reject this level, will be trying to do something like this. So if you're trying to take shorts here, stop loss above this high, you're going to get trapped out. Exactly the same on Tuesday, or Wednesday, sorry. I said, this will also be a retail trap. Do not short this level. If anything, you want to look for longs up into that. And then look, is exactly what happened. I took the buys from somewhere around here and bought up into the liquidity. Nice 5-minute close there, actually. Let me have a look. It says 15. Not a bad 5-minute close there. 15. Yeah, 15's flipping now. I may have some longs here on gold. Is it flipping already? If we can come back down, yeah, I may have some longs here on gold. I was going to say take the break of the 5 high, but it's kind of already pushing. So if we can come back down, you know, I will take it. You risk off the 5 low, and you're looking to play up into here. I'm not in this just yet. I'm skeptical of this volume here and this little resistance. If we can come down, you know, I will put this in, but I'm not in this. Jumping as soon as it gives, yeah, of course, yeah, of course it bags me. Yeah, it's so key, man. Gonna watch the watch the video I posted yesterday, man. I just posted it somewhere in the chat a second ago. It's very, very, very key. I got so many liquidity videos on the channel, man. Of all trades we taken live as well. There's you know, for the past 12 months, there's no trades on my YouTube channel that have been taken off stream. They're only trades that we've ever taken on stream in front of everyone. So they're all real trades. In a trade now, I'm not in this personally, man. I have it drawn up, but I'm not in it personally. It's a bit skeptical of the volume, to be honest. Yeah, I love taking the bottom wick entries when it just opens and like instantly pushes down. Like if I'm looking for longs, then I like to take the retest entry, because then sometimes your break even point once it creates the top wick can actually just be your trade. But yeah, I'm not in this, guys. Secretly them. These secretly might be order blocks. Never happened to me. I'm skeptical of this happening. You know, I think just like, you know, be patient. Once you close above here, you know, you got a 50 tick range. Like, do we want to try and predict the breakout? I'm not sure. Usually yes, but bearish, bullish, trying to push up, I'm not so sure. If it does drive from here, so be it. But as soon as we close above here, you know, I am actually going to look for these longs. Morning, good morning, man. 0.5% more to get funded. And someone from say, awesome, amazing, good work. Yeah, I think it will, man. I think it will. Well, I mean, it could just fucking range, but I'm pretty sure it will. I reckon it will. Wouldn't surprise me if it just all of a sudden just booms from here. I may be being too patient, but I don't like this little resistance. Just confirming, but would we wait for the 15-minute to get some of the lows first, execute the 5? Yeah, that's also, John, the reason why I'm not super confident in this trade, because we haven't actually wicked out any of these lows. Like yesterday you did. You wicked out the lows, so buying on the 5-minute makes so much more sense, but you know, taking the 5-minute here when you haven't really grabbed any of the lows, it's riskier. It's still valid, but it is riskier. Yeah, definitely, man. The reason it's still valid because you also haven't grabbed any 15 highs, so you could be buying into like a previous 15 high. Once you grab these 15 highs, break even, because then you could wick these lows. So you're kind of buying into the highs, or you could be selling into the lows. But the 5-minute, like having a little fake out confirmation, close below, straight back above, kind of makes sense to take the buys up into their first, like here. Close below, straight back above, fake out confirmed, boom, long. Hey, all just got home, straight to Zoom call, love it, man. Good to have you on, AJ. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. If you did take it, good job. I did not. But it was a nice little 5-minute fake out. Chart looks different to mine. MetaTrader. So this high here would be your break-even point. What did you hit? You'd be hitting not even 20. I wouldn't secure anything here, but I would definitely be break-even if you guys are in this. What are you hitting? You want to be at least taking partials like here at this resistance. Not really anything less than that, because you'll leave too much on the table. But as soon as you grab these highs, you do have to take risk off the table. 15 just closed bullish. Yeah, I might take it. I'm gonna look for this break of the high in a second here, actually. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Just close 20 ticks. Break to 15 high. Nice, nice, nice. Good, man. No, if they're in a platform where you do set alerts, take a trade. I do all my alerts on TradingView. Oh, you mean where like I send trades? Is that what you mean? I mean, I share setups in Discord all the time. I don't send signals. We're not that type of group, but I do like daily market calls every single day. Well, like 3 to 4 times a week. And then we're active, you know, like for the whole day. To be honest, I'm active in Discord pretty much all day, every day. I had the silver chart up. We've all done it, man. We've all done it. May take a buy on the break of this 5 high here. Risk off the low. Break even point would be there, and ideally we run this up for 30. Nah, I don't yet, man. I don't yet. I wait to see some sort of rejection. I don't yet. Because you look at the 30. I mean, it's not closed yet. It doesn't really matter. But you are grabbing previous 30 highs without grabbing the lows. But this liquidity does look very nice. But no, I don't have it in just yet, man. Not yet. If I do put it in, it will be at 53.1 on futures. I just want to take the flip of the body. I don't really care about the high. If the body's flip bullish, it's probably also going to flip bullish. But what I would love to see right here, right now, is like something like this. Like this candle to close like a little bit doji. Next one to wick the lows, then break the highs. And yeah, we'll be good to buy up into the hourly close. You know, at least to come into here. You know, it's a solid level. If you come that close, there's a high chance you're going to push into it. Yeah, it's grab the highs and not the lows. Yeah, very true, Matt. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, if you did take this one, you have to be break even straight away, because you're grabbing that 15 high and that's the previous 15 high, I believe, or maybe there. I'm not sure. If we had just wicked these lows, man, I would have been buying this from like here. But it's okay. Still mark these lows out though, guys. Leave these. These are 15 lows. 15 lows, 15 lows. You know, it doesn't look like a liquidity grab in the 5 minute, but it's a 15 low. If this had just wicked like that out, oh man, I'd be taking these buys all day long. But like Matt said, you've grabbed the highs without grabbing the lows. Looks something like that. What would this be if you take the... I don't know if I want to put this in. I'm not a huge fan of this trade. I'm not putting this in personally. The futures is starting to flip bullish though at 53.1. Stop loss below those like 7. I don't know, what is it? It's like... yeah, it's 7 ticks, but I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of it. But it does have 30 seconds to drive. If it doesn't drive, you know, if you are in it, just close it at break even. I'm not. I am not. $15 seconds. Those 5s can close here on gold. It's not bad 5 close, to be honest. Fuck, if we could just get a bottom wick to wick these lows, boom, then I'm in. I'm all in. All in. Futures is grabbing highs. No, not yet. Looks like it was about to. Come on, give us a nice bottom wick here on gold. Give us a decent bottom wick, and I'm going to take these longs. Let me get rid of this. I'm not in this, guys. If you are in this, you know, just put yourselves to break even. Your target's up here. But I'm not in this. So I just want to get rid of this for a second. I can't really see what's going on. Let's have a look, man. Full margin to see it. Let me have a look, man. 15. Yeah, this is beautiful, man. Liquidity grab. Broke above a level. Yeah, so clean, man. As long as your little stop loss is below the liquidity, you're safe. That rejection you have on the 15 would have been a retail trap to short and put their stop above the high. That's a very nice trade, man. Very nice trade. Cleanest so far. When was that? Was that back down here? I think that was back down here somewhere. Oh, Goldie, Goldie, Goldie. Breaking previous 15 highs. TP 2355. Oh, what's up there? Wow. My liquidity lines are the dotted lines, man. These are support and resistance lines. The dotted lines are liquidity lines. Yeah, I think that 5-minute fake out, you know, probably could have been worth a risk in hindsight. The reason it could have been worth a risk is because your stop loss would have actually been quite tight. But yeah, it's not driving. That's why, you know, I'd love to have bought it down here, but buying it up here is riskier. And remember, as long as we don't grab these highs now, the next hour we still have bottom wick buys into it, and I would love the bottom wick to just wick out some 5s. But yeah, that little 5-minute fake out was probably, like I say, hindsight, maybe worth an entry. Because your stop loss would have been 14. Your break even was about 1-to-1. But now you're hitting about 30 and you're playing it up into here. So yeah, 28. Not bad. What do we still have up into here? 25. You know, it may look like it's pushing now, but the longs are not done. We have buys all the way up until you grab these highs here. And we got the hourly and London Open in 7 minutes. If we can see that, I'd love to take that. Let me clean this up for a second. It's getting kind of messy in here. So we grabbed them highs now. Still haven't really grabbed the lows. Oh, TB on the futures, yeah. 50, yeah, nice, man, nice. I like that, man. I like that. Very nice. After we grab, yeah, 100%. Yeah, once you grab the highs, yeah, you could see some downside today on gold. Oh, we're just gonna rip the highs, yeah. Where was the nicest longs today? I think the nicest longs today were at 630 because you grab previous lows, close bullish. That's all we wanted on the 15 just then. In here, it kind of gets messy. Nicest buys today. Well, I took the longs here, but the nicest buys were here. 630 was even cleaner because you grabbed previous lows. But yeah, if you, like I say, you grab these highs before news, you could see news. Steep wick down, very, very steep wick down. But that's not until 3 p.m. London time, so you kind of want to be in and out of a position by then. you just leave a perfect double top? Yeah, you did. Yep. Oh, no, yeah, she did grab it. 160 watch in between the lights. Sorry. What if I do to go? Maybe I have to give one of them. Press it. Pump it up. Don't think gold will go up to a 4-hour order block. I don't know. I don't trade order blocks. If there's 4-hour support, maybe. I mean, there's 4-hour support and resistance. I don't know about order blocks, but it's just, yeah, it's just 4-hour support. Oofed. Average profit. 18. Nice. That's beautiful, man. 75% win rate. That's beautiful, man. That's some lovely, lovely stats. Lovely stats, man. Break even hit. Break even's good, man. Break even's good. Break even's good. See now, come on, give us a bottom wick into some 5 lows, and I'm gonna take these longs. Just any 5 lows. Just grab any 5 lows, Goldie, and we'll take longs into the hourly close. I don't mind, because we'll expect volume. If it doesn't close a volume, well, we'll just cut it. It's pretty simple. Yeah, same area you marked out. Yeah, it's always the way. Like honestly, all these fancy names like order blocks, fair value gaps. It's just support and resistance, man. Just keep it simple. It's just, well, I mean, you can. Markets are all about how you perceive them, and if that's how you like to perceive it, amazing. But honestly, it just all stems from support and resistance. But yeah, like I say, it's all about how you. If you prefer to perceive the markets as an order block, that's amazing. I like to see it just support and resistance. Go on, Goldie, grab some 5 lows. ICT is just, yeah, it's just price action, man. There's no, he hasn't invented anything. He just renamed stuff. That's all it is, man. But like I say, trading is all subjective in how you perceive it. That's why trading's so unique and good, you know. We could see the same thing in completely different ways, and there's nothing wrong with that. Goldie, don't do it, Goldie. Had the longs from 23. 41.9.1, damn. 49.1 on the futures. You had longs from 49.1. Holy, that's like 40 ticks, man. He's a good marketer, so yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, absolutely, he's a good marketer. Yeah. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, he doesn't sell anything, you know. So like people say ICT's a scammer, but I don't. As far as, I mean, unless he sold something in the past, sure. But I don't think he actually sells anything. But yeah, I don't. A lot of his, yeah, a lot of the concepts, honestly, are just fancy names for stuff that's been around for a very long time. Are you in a trade now? I'm looking, once we grab these lows, I'm going to put in a buy stop. Yeah, all of his stuff's free. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I mean, it's free, so you can't really talk shit. His stuff's for free. Well, I mean, whether people think he is a good trader or not, he does it for free. Who cares? But, you know, has made some bold claims. I will say that. Made some very bold claims with no evidence. I will say that. But to call him an actual scammer and the actual meaning of a scammer, I don't think he's just scamming anyone. Oh, we got 2 minutes. Oh, we're not going to flip now, are we? But this next hour, bottom wick, and we're gonna long on gold. Remember, like I said earlier, what will 90% of people be doing in the markets right now? They'll probably be shorting this resistance with their stops above, so we want to be buying up into that. We're going to get this London Open like 2 minutes as well. There's no point putting the buy stop in now, because we're going to get, you know, if the next hourly is going to close bullish or flip bullish, it's going to bottom wick first, and then we'll take longs. But we're still good for longs for the next hour here on gold. It's actually looking much cleaner. Much cleaner. Around 30 ticks. I'll be looking for around 30 ticks, man. And that's a minimum, you know. You're not just going to tap these highs and just drop your, you know, you'll probably spike it out more. Pretends to have invented something. Yeah, that's very true, man. Yeah, he's not invented shit. He certainly didn't create the fucking algorithm, I'll give you that. He certainly didn't get kidnapped because he did a secret algorithm. still long from 23.46.3. Is that on the yeah, futures? That's on the futures. That's a crazy hold, man. Amazing hold. Where's that? 46.3. Oh, so 65 ticks. Any news at 3 p.m? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Just got stopped out then. Yeah, nice. That's an amazing trade, Nathan. Amazing trade. Cool. Here. So let's have a look at this hourly close here on Goldie. Let's have a look. So nice hourly close, bullish above so much noise, which is great. You know, you'd expect price to at least grab previous hourly highs. So for this London Open and next hour on gold, I am looking for longs only. We're grabbing these little 5-minute lows as well. I will probably wait for it to break this high. Top step trend, it's pretty good, man. The max loss is, well, you have a daily loss, but a daily loss isn't a rule violation. It's just rules that you've got to stick to. So on a 100k account, you can lose 3,000 a day. No, sorry, 3,000 max. I think it's what? How much is it a day? Like 1.5 or 2,000? I think you can lose 2,000 in a day, but can't lose 3,000 overall, and you got to make 6,000. It's not like trailing though. Not like as you're in a trade. 15 lows grabbed. Yeah, 15 lows grabbed as well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, 15 lows grabbed. Yeah, nice. That's a pretty strong 15 rejection though. All of these, expect all of these to get grabbed at some point today. Mark on all of these. I would expect all of these to get grabbed today. Let's see. 5. Break that previous 5. Or just close bullish on this 5. Stop below the previous 5 low. Risking like maybe 13. And we may have some longs here. Would I want it to flip in the first 1 minute? I don't know, man. I don't know. Be careful, bro. Yeah, I'm not super confident in this one. Yeah, I'm not. This isn't like, you know, here it made much more sense. You closed bearish, broke back above, you had clear targets. That 15 is not looking great, I'll be honest. Neither is the 30. The 30 looks like it needs to retrace. I don't have any orders in just yet. At least we can do this education. You tell him, Gory. You tell him, man. Put your foot down. But yeah, if anyone is new to the streams, go watch the video I posted yesterday of Tuesday's trade. What's top step tilt saying? Same, 55% long, 45 short, not really saying too much. These are the setups you really want though. I mean, I think this was more gapped up, so it's a bit weird, but you know, when you grab some previous lows and close bullish, take the break of the high with volume, they're the trades you really want. Gold is 4x? Nah. Gold isn't 4x. Gold is a commodity. This is the 4x currency version of gold, but gold itself isn't a foreign exchange currency. But I do the analysis on this on the currency chart and execute on the futures, because the currency chart is cleaner and the futures chart sometimes isn't as nice. That's why I analyze both, but we're actually trading this on futures. Plenty else question. 8 times answer, but yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. Yeah, you can trade gold on Top Step, man. Yeah, you can trade loads of FX pairs on Top Step, man. Euro USD, Pound USD, Silver, Nasdaq, S&P. Almost every foreign exchange currency you can trade the futures version, man. Yeah, I don't like this. I really think this needs to grab some 30 lows. And maybe we'll take the break of the hourly high. Got 2 little hourly equal highs now, which is nice. Even if you just take the flip off the body once you grab some lows up into here, you know, you still get your 36, 70, 40 ticks. I don't know how 70 came into that question. 70, 40 ticks, not sure what that was. But yeah, once you grab some lows, just taking the flip of this body from hourly being from bearish to bullish up into these highs, you got 40, which is great. 5's pushing down quite hard here. Actually, like, you can trade, what can I trade? Oil, gold, Russell, platinum, natural gas. You can trade currencies if you want to trade in something like Tradeovate as well. Bali next week. I know, man. I know. It's crazy, man. Come around so quick, man. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing, but fuck yeah, it's come around so quick. That's why we've been talking about it for ages. It's come around so quick, man. Come on, gee. Which is better, Top Step or Apex? I have never tried Apex personally, but I think Top Step's better just because I don't like the daily drawdown rule on Apex. To me, it's a stupid rule. If they had it static, you know, maybe I'd give them a try, but their drawdown rule when you're in a trade, to me, is just so stupid. You know, any rule that there is on Top Step, I can justify, but that is the one rule in Apex that I literally just, I cannot justify. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no sense to me other than trying to make you fail. If you're in a trade that's up like 2-3% and it comes back to break even, that shouldn't be a rule violation. That's crazy. It's the only reason I haven't wasted my money trying Apex personally. I'm not saying I won't try them at some point. I'm open to trying them if they did change that. But no. Funded on Top Step X 2 days ago. Nice. I just took a payout yesterday on Top Step X. I'll document that when it eventually comes in. Yeah, lose your first account. Yeah, estimation is going to go down for the day with the news pushed down further. Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. Well, I think even if you're going to, like, you know, if you're going to come down here today, there's a very likely chance that if you're going to come down here, you're going to wick these highs and then have the push. It would be extremely unlikely that gold would just drop from here without grabbing these highs. So all I'm really looking for, you know, just grab some lows, grab these highs, and then whatever happens up here, I don't really mind. That's going to be my trade, but then you might come down. Or, you know, if you do respect this high, and maybe you just come down to like these regions, look for longs up into that today, because that's going to give you a very nice trade. Oh, fuck, I'm on the wrong screen. Sorry. Here. Let me go back. It's on the wrong screen. Here. I'm saying here. It's extremely unlikely that you would come down to here without grabbing these highs. Extremely unlikely. If you did come down to here, then you're still going to get insane buys up into that. So be good enough. But you very well could come into here. But if you do come into here without grabbing these highs here, then that's what I'm saying. You got amazing buys up into that. Start with 50%. Yeah, you can withdraw 50% at a time, man. I just took out 50%. You got to leave the 50 in there because now your balance can't go back to 0. That's the only thing, man. But it's kind of better to build it up, to be honest. Yeah, it is. Is it closed? If it does close, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to shorts. It would be very, very intraday into all these 15 lows. We've almost hit them lows we were just talking about. Just reminds you of the game Apex Legends. Fuck, I used to bash that game back in uni days. Yeah, the trailing drawdown can be tough, man, for sure. That's why I lost my first one. Yeah, I certainly do. Trading PC. But you know, you can withdraw like 100% of it if you just want to close the account. Like I could have just taken everything out and just closed the account, but you know, when you take out 50%, the 50% that's still in there is actually still yours. You know, they're not taking like a 50-50 split. If you want to take all of it, you can and just close the account. So it's not as if like the 50 isn't yours. It's just to keep a buffer in the account. Fuck COD back in the day. Many of days spent on that. Hey bro, just joined any trades? Not yet, man. I'm looking for buys up into these highs, but if this 15 closes bearish and gives the top wick, if it's worth it, and it's only if it's worth it, I may scalp shorts into here. But it would need to give an instant top wick, because I'm still bullish on gold, but I wouldn't be opposed to taking an intraday scalp into here before looking at that. You know, I'm not going to ignore that's a possibility and miss that trade. We're almost back down at that little 5-minute fake out as well. Like I say, I'm overall very confident that gold is going to rip these highs today, but I'm not glued to longs. I don't really care. I'll take either side, but I'll only take sells if it makes sense and if we can get a good risk reward. Yeah, 50. Yeah, this 15 evening star could be very nice. That's what I'm saying. If this 15 closes below here without grabbing these lows, an instant top wick, and yeah, we can take some sells. As long as we don't grab around like 23.50 on the futures now, a next 15 top wick, and yeah, we can definitely, it'll be a very quick scalp, like maybe 15-20, and that could be our trade. Yeah, 15 close, yeah. 15, I think 15 close, instant top wick, and we may take some sells. So you can essentially get TS funny. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, you can just, I mean, if you only trade gold, there's not really any reason to not, you know, just trade futures, to be honest, man. Unless, you know, you're swing trading or something like that. But if you're trading like the 5-minute like we are here, yeah, absolutely. You can just trade it on Top Step, man. There's a link pinned to top chat if you guys want to check out Top Step as well. So what we need to see respected now, because this is going to be our break-even point in the next 15 here. I don't want these lows grabbed now, because if we get sells here and here will be our break-even point. If we can respect this low as well, that could be a nice continuation. It is messy. We're almost back to where we started the day, but it could actually give a quick scalp. So if we were to, you know, take sells above the previous 5 high down into here, yeah, you could maybe squeeze out 20, which is not bad. Kind of got a little left shoulder head, a little right shoulder as well. Not definitely worth a trial. And the thing is, if you take sells and you're wrong, like we say, or if we're wrong and we close back above here, well then we got buys all the way up into here, and that will give us an even bigger trade. So you cut the loss quick and take the longs, and you'd make back way more. So you'd be very reactive. Which one's the 30 lows? This one here. Yeah, that's our 30 lows. So as soon as we grab 30 lows, we'd have to be managing risk. 2 minutes here. 2 minutes. Maybe even here. That was lovely. Look at that. What time is that? 6:55. 6:55. Grab previous 5 lows. That boom. That's what we almost wanted. Like here. That's a beautiful setup. You guys are looking for a liquidity continuation play. That is exactly what you want. Close above a level, respect the highs, grab the lows, take longs on that 5-minute. That would have given you about 23. Very nice. That's what I wanted to see to get our continuation. And we may do the same to the downside now. Is this month's trade looking? We've had some great trades this month, man. We had quite a lot of trades on stream, actually. Got a lot of good trades on stream. How many losses have we had? Let me go into live trades here. I think I've updated them all. Where are we? We had no losses on stream this month. 21 ticks. Oh no, we did. We had a loss on the 8th. Minus 12. Let me have plus 13. What was that? 50. That was a New York one. 24. Then we had 36 on Tuesday. Alright, 15 just... I need a top wick. I can't sell it off the rip. I need a top wick. If it can give us a top wick into some 15 highs, I'd take a retest entry. If it didn't give a bottom wick, you literally instantly wick down, grab the lows, which is a bit annoying. I would have loved just an instant top wick without doing that first. Let's see. If we can grab some 5 highs, you know, maybe we could take the break of the body or something. If we take the break of the body, or the flip of the body, sorry, that would still give us... What would that give us? That would give us... The reason I need to pull back because this low here is our break-even point. So if I take sells here, it's not worth it. I need to take sells like here or here. Otherwise, if I take it here, as soon as you tap into there, man, you're just about to be covering fees. So there you go, you just grabbed it. That's all good. Yep, every day, man. Yep. Like I say, if you're new, go back and watch the vid I posted yesterday of the trade we had this week. I've only been on 3 times this week. We still got another... We got time here. Like I said, we can get back above here. Boom. Amazing. There's a high chance you're going to see them rip today. Back above there. Boom. Boom. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to grab a drink. 2 secs. Sorry, I was on mute. I'm back. How often do I live stream? We're on like this every day, man. Every day, and then daily market calls, and then trade setups and liquidity levels throughout the entire day, man. Whenever they're there, they're always sent in, man. We're very active. See, that's the reason that as soon as we grab these lows, that would be our break-even point, because this is the point where you're grabbing previous 30 lows, but you could wick these lows and start closing above. So that's the reason if we did take sells here, as soon as you grab here, that would why you'd have to be break-even. So look at that, we literally wick the lows and now we're pushing back higher. So if we start closing above, like I say, we have longs all the way up into here. That's the reason I'm not taking the sells, is because we kind of grabbed our lows. You look at it on the 30. If this 30 flips bullish, boom, we're going to have amazing buys. Higher. So we'll be looking for buys from here. I'll refine a bit better than this. I'll look for a 5-minute stop, but this is what we're looking for here. I can't see a chart. Fuck, man. Sorry. There you go. I was just saying here. These 5-minute lows that we marked on, these lows, if you grab these lows, you can start pushing higher. So if we took sells, that would be our break-even point for this exact reason, that you could grab these lows and start pushing higher. So if we can close above here on gold, you know, we got longs based off the hourly continuing to push higher and this liquidity up here. So 15 was heavily bearish. Yeah, I'd like to see. Do I have to see a 15 closure? As soon as you break this point here, that's going to be when the 30 starts to close bullish. 30, 60, yeah. Maybe. It's quite high. I'm not sure. Maybe though. I don't really think that far ahead. Ah, oh, gold, man. Wait there. We're getting some volume here. Let's not panic just yet. We are getting some volume. What would you do if you take... Ah, yeah, I think you're just going to rip it. I reckon you're just going to rip it from here on gold. And we got 4 minutes. You may just push from here. It's a bit annoying, but... Yeah, we're going to rip from there. If you got a good job, I did get it. I just closed full, but I'm not going to claim that towards our trade. I just took it off the rip. I won't claim that towards our trades, but I did just catch that. This hasn't refreshed. I just took $440 on one contract. I just took it off the rip because you were coming so close to this high. It's way too quick for me to even call it. We were coming so close to this high here and teasing around it that, fuck, you may as well just take it off the rip because you're going to rip these highs so quick. Like I say, I'm not calling that towards any of our trades, but I did just take that for 44 ticks. But no one get angry at me. I'm not gonna claim it towards our trades, but I'm just telling you guys that I did get it. So I just got it for $446. I just took it off the rip. I got it. Nice. Good job, David. Holy, yeah, nice. Closed way too soon. 810 for me. Oh, damn, nice. I got it. Nice. Oh, you guys did get it. Nice. I caught 45 ticks. Nice. You guys did get it. Well done. Got it. Nice. Loads of you guys got it. Wowee. Got it. Nice. Fuck, you guys. I didn't even think I was going to get it until you guys got it. Lead closing. I won't claim it towards any of our trades. I'm just telling you guys that I got it. It's the first time I've taken on futures in a while. Oh, you guys got the 30 flip. Yeah, true. Well done. Well done. $710. Nice. W, nice. Yep. Yeah, the 30 flip was nicer, to be honest. The reason I very rarely take trades like that, I'll be honest. The reason I did take this, like I say, is because you came close to like this level and started to reject. And like I say, if you start to reject from here, that's a retail trap. Retail jumping short, stop loss above here and here. But, you know, if you just took the break of the 30, took the 30 flip, which was right here, like I said, you grab 30 lows. If you grab 30 lows and start reflipping back bullish, there's your buys up into this retail trap. So if you took that, you know, they go 50 ticks. Well done. $200 scalp, that's amazing. $200 is good. Downstairs grab and drink. Yeah, it ripped out of nowhere, to be honest. But, you know, it made sense. You grabbed 30 lows. The 30 reflip back bullish. We had a clear liquidity target. I'm very surprised I caught it that quick. But yeah, it's probably the quickest trades I've had in a very long time. I think I had like 40 ticks in like 5 seconds maybe. So. Give you 0.5 give me a trade. Yeah, you meant, yeah, I did speak about 30 flips. So if you guys did take the 30 flip, well done. 30 lows, previous 30 lows here. That's why I said if I take sells, it sells into previous 30 lows. But as you grab them 30 lows, that's where you could then start flipping bullish. You know, that's literally exactly what you done. My stop when I took it about, well, let me see. Can I see my executions on Top Step X? Does anyone know? I don't think I can. But my stop loss was actually below this 5 low. If that had flipped bearish, I would have been out. I don't want to hold that for too long because it was very risky. I don't like calling trades like that either. But yeah, I got it for like 4. I don't know how I can. My trade section on Top Step X like hasn't refreshed. I need to refresh the page. Yeah, there you go. All right. So I got long from. So I was in that trade for a total of 27 seconds. You can't fucking call a trade. That's insane. It's probably the quickest trade I've ever had. So my entry price was at 34.2, and my exit price was 35.8.7. $27, yeah, it's probably the fucking quickest trade. David, 30 seconds, $810. Yeah, nice, yeah. Insane, man. You don't even see trades that quick in the US session. 31, yeah, nice, amazing. I literally, as soon as I saw a rip, I quickly just flattened all. But if you just took it, if you were literally just watching the 30 and just took the trade based off the 30, it's actually pretty simple, to be honest. It followed every plan, you know. We had clear targets. We had grabbed previous 30 lows. The 30 then flipped bullish. There's like 3 confluences there. Yeah, I definitely will, Alan. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of my overall play today. I am just now wanting to see how this is. You got 4 minutes to see how this 30 is going to close. Maybe you still got all this downside as well. Yeah, I was going to try and trail aggressively, but then when I saw 450 in like that seconds, I was like, man, flatten. Spamming that damn button. Just caught my 9 to 5 wage in 3 seconds. Amazing, man, amazing. But yeah, like I said, this whole trade, before it even happened, like I said earlier, whether you called it or not, it doesn't matter. You need to understand the principles behind it. Like I said earlier, this here is a retail trap. People jump in shorts here, put their stop loss just above this high. So that's the reason I was bullish on gold today. I was waiting for it to close back above and jump back in, but we had insane volume. But when you come close to this level of resistance without grabbing any highs, exactly like I said on Tuesday as well, or Wednesday, sorry, that is a retail trap, and you're going to see something like this. And that's why today you ended up seeing something like that. So it was a lovely 15 evening star, and I would have actually taken sells, but as soon as you grab the lows, sells are off the cards, continue the overall bias. And that's what we ended up doing. So yeah, it was very, very... Why can't I not get rid of these fucking drawings? But yeah, the cleanest entry wasn't even the one I took in the 5. The cleanest entry was taking the flip of the body of the 30 going from bullish to bearish. And that would have given you about like 50 as well. Mushroom. But yeah. So the whole trade was based off of a retail trap, liquidity trade. So whoever was asking about my strategy, that's what we take. We take buys up into where we think most people are trying to sell. Today it was buys up into where most people were shorting. You know, it's very simple. Like literally most people, I can almost guarantee you, like I said, I know I'm not giving you hindsight. I said this at the time as well. Most people would have been trying to take this today, looking for this big jackpot play down. So if most people are trying to short here, gold hasn't grabbed any highs. Gold is very, very, very unlikely going to push down from here without grabbing these highs. So if that's the case, well, there's your bias for the day. You did close above this level, you bottom weight, you grab previous 30 lows, and then boom, you push. Literally exactly the same as the trade we took on Monday on stream. Monday, we called it much better. I don't class this trade as me calling this trade live, but you know, if you did take it, well done. The Monday trade, I actually showed entry, stop loss, everything. This one was just a quick off the rip. Where's that trade just gone? Look at all these fucking hell. This is crazy. I need to delete some of these. Did I just delete that trade I just took? But, you know, like I say, whether you took it or whether you didn't take it, understand the reasons behind the trade, because that's where the real value is here. The value isn't you just making money off my calls. The value is you understanding how we were able to know that gold was going to push up today. If you made money, amazing. If you didn't, don't worry. As long as you've learned something, you've won today. You've tuned into a free stream and you've learned something today. That call was no coincidence. It's what we do every single day. Enjoyed your insight. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And I was actually going to take some little scalp sells down, but as soon as you grab previous 15 lows, that's the sells off the cards. Didn't trade Dave Flow line. Awesome, amazing, good job. That's what I prefer to hear that than you've copied a signal and made money. So good you do these lives. No one would believe it. 100%, man. So that's honestly the only reason I do these lives. I don't do these lives so you guys can... Well, I do, so you guys can see my trades and make money from the same time. But I do these streams so you guys can actually say what I say we do live here in front of everyone. Very consistently. With very small losses. Another pint. Nice. That's a good question. Confused how sells became off the table once the loads were took. That's a good question, and I'll show you. So what I was basically saying is, and it's very, very minor, and look how precise this is. And this is mainly because I created the algorithm, but what this is if I was taking shorts today on gold, and like I was saying, I would have taken sells if this had opened and instantly pushed up into these lows without grabbing this low, and that's what I was saying. But as soon as you do grab that low, this is the previous 30 low. As soon as you liquidate previous, and it's very, very minor. You really have to zoom in. Fuck, I'm on the wrong screen again. It's very, very minor. But if you really zoom in here, if you properly zoom in, like I say, it's very minor. It's not usually this minor, but you have a look here on gold. What I was basically saying is this push down here was the closure of the 15. So I was saying I can take sells if this next 15 can open up, but it has to push up first, because as soon as you grab these lows here, that would be my break-even point. Because as soon as you grab these lows, we're still long on gold. We're still long, because that's the previous 30 low. Like if gold needs to grab liquidity, it's going to be below a previous 15 or 5 low. Grabbed it by, yeah, literally grabbed it by ever so slightly. But if you zoom in, it did actually grab it. And sometimes that's enough. As long as you've grabbed it, if we took sells, we would have to be break even straight away. As soon as you grab the lows, break even, because we know that the 30 could flip bullish and re-grab the highs, and that's exactly what happened. You grab the lows, you close bullish on the 5, you close back above this level here. If you were quick enough, you literally just could have taken it. Boom, there, long's done. Because that was our overall bias today. We were long into this liquidity line here. So if I did take the sells, it was above this 5 high, but only if you top wick first. Because if you push down first, well, you could be grabbing previous 15s, previous 30s to then do exactly this. So that's why I went from, that's why I said if I'm going to take shorts, it'll be a very quick scalp, because my break-even point will be as soon as you grab these lows. You grab these lows, close back above, boom. Forget the longs, the overall bias. Forget the shorts. The overall bias is long, and then boom, there's your trade. To make your money continue today, 100%, man. Cannot see your chart. Oh yeah, apologies. You got it. How good? Yeah, man. Honestly, that's the thing, man. I'm very patient for this again today. Once there's volume, and like I said, it's very easy for me to come on the charts and know if we're going to get a trade position. That's why I didn't jump on yesterday, because we didn't have any of this. So you don't know where you're going to trade. That's why I didn't stream yesterday, because I'm like, I don't want to sit here and do nothing. It's unproductive for everyone. But when you jump on the charts today and you have clear liquidity levels, cool, we got trades today. If there's no liquidity levels, there's probably no trades today. But once you do have liquidity levels, you're going to have a very easy day. Gonna watch this in slow motion. Yeah, definitely do. Like, I don't know if this is some ICT accuracy, but this is insane accuracy that we do live all the time. So I'm not saying I created the algorithm, but I may have created the algorithm. I did once get kidnapped because I found out the algorithm as well. That's great. It's like trading 4 weeks ago and we come across saying, thank you, man. Where'd you learn this from? Just chart time, man. It's just my own chart time. I don't think, well, no one ever taught me liquidity to this depth, man. Just chart time and just seeing the same things happen on gold and again. Literally because of my own mistakes. I would be the one, you know, when I say liquidity grabs and I say retail traps, I'm talking to my younger self because I would have been the one that would have been selling this resistance, putting my stop loss above this high and wondering why I kept getting fucking stopped out for 2 years. So just my own failures and just understanding everything I was doing wrong, because there'd be so many times where I would get stopped out on a trade and it would keep pushing in my favor. I'm like, fuck, why do I keep getting stopped out? Like I must be missing something. But if you understand the way that gold moves, gold is never gonna push up off a third touch of a trend line, and it's never gonna push off a level of resistance without grabbing any highs. Even if, like I say, gold was gonna have a big push down today, it was always gonna come and grab these highs and then potentially push down. And my trade for the day is me buying up into where most people are trying to sell. And I don't really have to worry about if I think this is going to be a liquidity grab to now try and jump in shorts. My trade is buying up into that. Now, you guys who didn't get the trade, don't worry. I'm still going to give you guys analysis, but just for the purpose of this, my trade is buying up into where I think most people, i.e. my younger self, would be trying to do something. Like I said, I literally sucked at trading for 2 years of constantly failing money and seeing this shit happen to me to eventually realize I must be missing something. So I unfortunately didn't have anyone to teach me this level of price action on gold. If they did, I would give them full credit and respect, but I do not. I have learnt little bits from other people, don't get me wrong, but not to this level. Aaron is the one who kidnapped ICT and stole it from it. 410 USD in 27 seconds with Aaron's face. But yeah. You make and say I'm done for the day. That's pretty much. It depends, to be honest, man. Like, you know, that was I mean, on this account here, on this is a funded. You know, this here is like pretty much covers the payout that I just took. So like on this account, I'm up $450, just say. So this funded account, I'm literally will lock this out now. I'm not gonna trade that account. That's that account now locked out. That Express account, that's $440 trading one contract. There would be no reason for me to trade that account now. So now, you know, maybe for the rest of the day, if I can find something to swig on my personal, I'll still take something. But that account there, that's that locked out. With purpose, yeah, 100%. Strategy is amazing, the best I've come across because you've made it simple. Thank God I found you. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's the thing, man. People overcomplicate everything these days. That's why I laugh at all these Instagram traders with all these fancy names for fancy shit. It's very simple. The more you overcomplicate trading, the more you are going to confuse yourself. Trading shouldn't take, like, executing trade should be very simple. It shouldn't take too much thought process. Like if you know, to be fair, I do have a lot of lines here, but you know, if I wasn't on stream with you guys, I literally wouldn't be looking at any of this. I know where my liquidity levels are. I know where my breaks are. I could literally just draw on, you know, this line here and just see that we've grabbed lows, closed bullish. I don't really need to draw any analysis on to see that this next 5 minutes probably going to keep pushing up. So it's like, fuck, on what you guys see here on my charts, this is as complex as my charts have ever been for every single trade we have ever taken on stream. Yeah, it's possible, John. It's possible, man. I mean, I'll definitely be looking at more analysis for the rest of the day. Don't get me wrong. But with that 30 close and bullish, I don't have any more liquidity targets now. So the next area would be for me closure back below here, and we could, you know, this could actually pull back quite a lot today. I'll put that trade in as well. Like I say, I'm putting it in the journal, but I'm not claiming it towards anything. it took about 450. Oh, whatever, it doesn't really matter. There. See people pay 20k for mastermind training course and seal time. That's the thing, man. I know people who have spent, fuck man, thousands and thousands and thousands on course, buying shit from people who couldn't stand a chance to trade live like we do. And I'm not saying that from an egotistical place whatsoever. But, you know, all these fake traders these days couldn't stand a chance to do what we do live on stream. Like I say, that's not me talking from an ego perspective. They just couldn't. They couldn't show up and do what we do live. What have I done here? What have I done? I've just broken this. All right. So I was on the 5 buy. I had like 4 confluence that trade. What's the date today? 20. Right, guys, I'm out. Great work again, Aaron. Showing up for the input work. Killing it, man. Thank you, David. See you next time, man. Enjoy, man. Don't have missed that. Trade Vic. Yeah, it's easy to do, John. Honestly, man, it's easy to do. But honestly, man, I can almost. That's the thing. Like, even if I did miss this trade here, I can almost guarantee you that there is, and that's the good thing about the way we trade. There's going to be another trade today with the way that we trade. It's just not right now, and that's okay. But there will be ones there. I can promise you. We'll jump on maybe in like an hour, 2 hours. We'll draw up more liquidity levels, and it will make much more sense, and you'll get a much easier time. But if you did miss this, do not FOMO, because there will be another clear setup today. Trading is an art, not math. Yeah, very true, man. I like that. So you only take one trade down, you're funded? Yeah, on this funded, man, yeah, I do. Because the drawdown rules are quite tight on this one, man. So yeah, I'll only take 1 a day on this one. On the FTMO funded account, I can take 2 or 3. Personally, I'll take 2, 3 all the time. But on this one, and if I'm up $450 on one contract, yeah, I won't trade it for the rest of the day, man. What happened to the top step account you were trading before with more contracts? I ended up losing that. I lost that one, man. I lost 150 because I was trading smaller size, holding trades too long because I didn't like the look of the profits and it wasn't worth my time. So I don't have that one anymore. And this is the only funded on Top Step X I have right now. This 50k here. I got a payout on the way from it as well, and it's currently now back positive, like 1,200. This is the one I literally just pretty much trade this one on stream with you guys. I very rarely touch this one. Not that it's not worth my time, but it's kind of not. Like one contract for me. Oh, okay, I just sound like a fucking douchebag. But one contract for me is not worth it sometimes. So this account isn't my priority at all. Honestly, I mainly use this to take trades on stream with you. But it's actually it's been a good one to show consistency in what you can do. Like I've literally just traded one contract. I can see how much this has grown. NQX similar to gold. Yeah, to an extent, man. To an extent. I think gold moves nice though. I don't trade NQ personally. I have traded NQ before. We used to trade it on stream actually, but I don't trade it anymore, man. I think gold just moves nicer. I don't really see anything that gives as nice moves as gold. So if gold gives me multiple setups a day with really nice positions, I don't really need to trade anything else. There was actually a continuation now on the 5. Actually, not a bad trade because you've rejected once. You kind of had to double bottom. 5 grabbed the lows. This 5 closed above, so you could literally take in that 5. It's a valid setup. Pay up Top Step X. How much cushion do I have to make? It's entirely up to you, to be honest, man. If you've been trading or working towards getting funded for a while, and you are up on the account, for psychology reasons more than anything, take something out. Even if it doesn't seem like much, for psychological purposes, it's good to take something out and see that real money. It doesn't have to be that much, you know. As long as to get a payout on Top Step, you have to have minimum of 5 green $200 days. So as soon as you hit that, I think I'm up to like, let me check. I think I'm up quite a lot, $200 green days now. But as long as you're up like 5 green $200 days, yeah, man, take something out. Take something out, buy something physical. Otherwise, trading just becomes numbers on a screen, and that's when you blow up. How can I join the community? There'll be a link from Nightbot floating around somewhere, man. Be posted around somewhere. How the fund accounts work? You prove you can trade, and then you can get funded. You follow their rules, so you can get funded, and then you can start trading the account, man. This one I have is just a 50k account that I got given to try out Top Step X. It's the only reason I'm still really trading this. Yeah, so I got 9 $200 days. Have to be it doesn't have to be 50% sure. You can take out anything, man. If you want to take out, like, if you're up 3,000 and you even just want to take out like 500, yeah, you can do that, man. You don't have to take out a certain amount. Do I have a Telegram channel? Yeah, I do. To kind of post updates of when we go on stream and videos, etc. I used to share all my trades in there for free before I even started a Discord. You know, I didn't become a full-time trader once I sold something like most of these people. I was a full-time trader for like 2+ years before I even started a community and shared all my trades for free, which you can actually find. I don't use it anymore, but I mean, if you want to join it just to get notified of when I post videos, etc., you can check it out. Oh man, what time is it? 47. Trying the other day, good stuff. I'm in Sydney, nice, man. I was in Sydney last weekend. Been trying to SPY New York session. Time difference killing me. Yeah, I don't do it, man. I'm in Australia as well, man. I don't stay up till 1, 2, 3 a.m. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me, man. You don't need to either. You just need to trade an instrument that works well in our session, which is gold. Gold moves amazing in Asia, London, and New York. Every single session, gold moves well. You literally could just focus on gold. Yeah, see you next week, Sean. Skateboarding coming along? I haven't actually been in a while. I've been getting back into... I've been doing like 2 MMA sessions a week. And I can't really afford to have an injury from fucking skating. So I actually haven't really skated much. I actually have like 2 decks behind me, but I haven't skated much. Gold solution I'm looking for? Yeah, it certainly is for me, man. Honestly, we take trades on gold in Asia, which in Australia time is like in the morning, now, or literally any time. I'm a broker TradeVate. Yeah, you can use TradeVate, man. Yep. But yeah, staying up till like 2, 3 a.m. because you're in Australia to trade S&P is crazy, man. Don't do it. Even when you get to a level of full-time trading, it's not sustainable, man. I thought that's what I had to do when I first moved to Australia. I don't remember the last time I stayed up till 1, 2 a.m. trading. It's just not worth it. Plus, you just don't need to. Just trade an instrument that moves well in the European markets. Like, you think you need to, but you honestly, you don't. US living in Oz is the worst, especially if you finish down. You're like, yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, I honestly, I hate it. Even though I could now, I could easily stay up to like 2, 3 a.m. wake up at like 10. I just don't like to. Plus, I just don't need to. Like, if you measure, and we've done this before, but if you measure, let's measure 20 ticks. So this is 20 ticks here. So this is 20 ticks. You trade this at 1 contract, that's $200 US. If you catch, and that's just one contract. If you trade 5, 10, like, if you trade 10, it's 2,000. But let's just say you trade 1, the bare minimum. If you catch 20 ticks 2 to 3 times a week on gold, that is fantastic. So if you look at Asia today, where's Asia today? Friday. Did Asia move more than 20 ticks today? Where's Asia? Here. Absolutely. You moved way more than 20 ticks. Asia in gold today moved 60. All you're looking for is 20, 2 to 3 times a day. Today, I got 40 in London. So you moved 60 in Asia. This move up in London on gold, which is at 5-ish p.m. Brisbane time, is 87 ticks. If you catch 20 of that, and you can do that 2 to 3 times a week and manage your risk, and that is literally all you need, you then start to realize staying up until 3 a.m. to trade like something like the S&P because you think you have to trade the US markets. I promise you, you don't. Well, you guys can see we don't. I don't. We stream at this time every single day and take these winning trades every single session. Well, not every single session, but most of the session. And I haven't once stayed up till 2, 3 a.m. in a very long time. Yeah, crypto market does investing, man. Yeah, I've had crypto plays before, man. Plenty. Nothing at the minute, to be honest. You know, gold's just chilling for now. I'll give you guys some, wait for this hour to close and give you guys some direction for the rest of the day. But crypto does definitely interest me. I have much more downside expectations to come, though. Let me get rid of these fucking moving averages. I look like a furu. Let's get rid of this for a second. I expect XRP. Well, I don't expect anything from the markets, but I would like to see XRP come back down to like 40 and 30 before I took some buys. I caught this big run here. I closed once we got probably less, like maybe around here. XRP is probably one of the main ones that I actually watch. 1251 AMV, that's a grind. Yeah, great session. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time, or probably for the New York session as well. Actually, if you're on, we'll be active in Discord. What's Bitcoin up to actually? Speaking of, I would like to see Bitcoin get back below 60 and come back down to like 50. But yeah, crypto interests me for sure. What if I'm trading, just starting out, and like S&P because of my, you can trade micro gold. You can trade micro gold. I'm gonna join a Discord server. Let me see, man. Let me see. I'll send it in here. You can. Yeah, you're more than welcome to have a look. I say this is you know, only look to you know, check out the site if you've been watching the streams for a while and you feel like you need to take it to the next level. If you're new to the streams, just keep watching the streams. It's free. But if you're getting the streams, you're following the trades, but you just want that little bit extra knowledge, then you're more than welcome to check it out. Yeah, that was what it was. You may, if you took that continuation, that may have just got you. Once we get this hourly close, guys, we'll look at. We'll plan some levels for the rest of the day here. But yeah, pretty much literally everything we said to the exact 0.015 of a pip did play out today. What do you think gold will do? I'm just waiting for this hourly close and then we'll plan out some levels for the rest of the day, man. I mean, you're going to re-grab highs. Like, you're never going to reject once and just drop. So, you know, oh, what the hell? Don't do that. To re-grab them highs, yeah, as expected. Just got to wait a bit now. Yeah, let it chill for a little bit, to be honest. For me personally, you know, I'll come back in like maybe 2 hours and see some levels. But I will do some analysis once we get this 5-minute close, which I'm just going to run to the toilet, guys. I'll be 2 seconds and then we'll do some analysis for the New York session. 2 seconds. cost downloadable? It'll be in it'll get given a dashboard, man. You'll be able to watch it all in there. And then you'll be able to actually join the Discord with us as well, man. Well, let's see. Did you just grab them little? Oh, yeah, this hourly close. No, you haven't. You still haven't grabbed these highs. So you got a little 5-minute liquidity level there now on gold. If you grab some lows, start flipping bullish. I'm not gonna take it personally, but would it be worth it? 10, probably not. But you're very likely to see these highs grabbed. Holy. Alright, let's just have a, we're just going to close in like 3 minutes, so let's just have a look. Remember, like I said earlier, there's, I don't know if it will, it's unlikely, but remember, there's no top wick on this weekly. And you're grabbing week lows. Whether you flip today or you don't, next week is going to be very good on gold if we don't flip bullish today and we don't create a top wick, because next week you got longs up into here. Next week could be very good on gold. That's if today doesn't flip. I don't think today's going to come up in here, but fuck, you got consumer sentiment. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? But we are re-breaking yesterday's highs. So we've grabbed the lows. We've closed bullish. Didn't really know what was going to happen today, but we're now re-breaking yesterday's highs. You re-break yesterday's highs, you will probably keep pushing up into like here. I'd say there's a high chance you may keep pushing up into there on gold. 2350 is a very strong psychological level as well. You can see it rejects, close above, straight back below, above, below, above. So that's a very, very strong fake out level. So even if you do fake out to tap into there, looks pretty nice. 4 hour on gold is going to close in 1 more hour. To see price continue pushing up into here makes sense to me. You'd expect the next 4 hour, because the 4 hour is also going to close back above, kind of choppy in here, but it's going to close back above here. You close back above there, bottom wick. Yeah, there's a high chance you just keep pushing up into here. We did have them intraday liquidity levels, but now I look at it on the 4 hour. I don't really see any reason why you need to come back down here. You close bearish, you grab the 4 hour lows, the 4 hour close bullish. I don't really see any need for gold to come back down to this area now, to be honest. If you do come down to here, you'll probably just continue pushing all the way down. So if you break this, then sells just all the way down to here. But I'd be surprised to see gold come near this 4 hour low today. I think if you close above, maybe you'll get some hourly levels. Actually, yeah, fuck, this hourly is so overextended, man. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you haven't grabbed any hourly lows in a while. So what you'd want to see is this hourly's probably going to go close bullish. You'd probably want to see the next hourly close like doji, and then the bottom wick of the next 4 hour to open, grab some hourly lows, and then boom. Then that's when you want to look for the longs. So I'll be honest with you guys, I wouldn't look for a trade in the next hour. I would say come back after that next hour close. Wait for it to close. Next hour, grab the lows, and then boom. You could be looking for longs up into that region. Where could you maybe bottom wick to in the next 4 hour? I mean, maybe down there. I'd be surprised. That's a fucking terrible drone. Let's not do that. You may come back down into here if you really need to. But I don't think so. I think this next hourly probably close doji. Hour after that, grab the lows, break the highs, and then you got buys up into 2360. The only way I will take sells on gold today is if we get back below here. You get back below here, you got sells all the way down to here and here, which we'll mark on just in case. We'll mark on like this. You can have a trend line coming as well. You may manipulate this a little bit more, but yeah, this will be a level of interest only if you close back below there. Don't take any interest in that. It doesn't matter. We're nowhere near it. Who cares? But if we close below here, amazing, sells into there. But yeah, hourly's closed above. I mean, if you instant bottom wick, you could take buys to at least grab previous hourly highs. But expect this hourly to probably close a little bit doji. And yeah, you do have big news later on as well. So that could be very interesting. But you guys on Zoom, you know, I'll update you guys much more after that. I'm going to wait for this next, like, probably hour and a half to close. And then I'll update you guys with some new levels. And I'll post this Zoom recording as well. So if you guys want to recap why we were bullish on gold today, you guys will be able to watch it. I'll post that after this call. So Zoom guys, I will let you guys go, and I'll talk to you guys in Discord in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll talk to you guys then. Thanks, yeah, no worries, guys. Talk to you guys soon. See you guys. All right, YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. We jumped on 3 times this week. Both of the days, we had absolutely amazing trades and amazing analysis. So I hope you guys did enjoy the streams this week. A little bit quieter than normal, but still had some great trades. We only had, what, 150-ish people tuning in. You know, we got to get these streams growing. No one's giving as much value as we are here on stream. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. If you haven't already, be sure to go and watch the video I posted yesterday of the trade we took on stream on Monday, because it's very, very valuable. If not, I'll see you guys same time again, all of next week, 7 till 9 a.m. London time. Enjoy your weekend. Take some time off the charts and have a good motherfucking weekend. See you guys next time. Peace.